Who do you like at 26 that has I won't say that's a dead solid lock to be there, but somebody that's likely to be there who, if the Browns took him, you'd be like, I really like that pick.
Greg Newsome. I mean, I think there's a lot of scenarios where he is there. Teams I said earlier, the Titans, Bears, Colts could all take different players. They could take linemen. The Titans lost Corey Davis. They could take a wide receiver like Rashad Bateman, like Elijah Moore if they wanted to replace him. So if Greg Newsome's there in a lot of scenarios, he is there. I would think that to me would be a really good indicator for a nice start. So. There's others, but that's the one I have landed on the most. I do all these mock draft simulators, and they're a bit all over the board sometimes. And what's interesting when you do those mock draft simulators, often you're all in a hypothetical sense, you're all using the same big board, right? Like you're all looking at the same players. So even as the computer's making picks, you can tell which the computer ranks them, and you can kind of cheat the system and say, okay, I can get that guy later. Well, some other team might have him higher on their board, and that's what makes the NFL draft so unique. I'm doing a 32 team user mock draft where a bunch of people from across Twitter who study different teams have done it, and Newsom was there at 26, and to me that's a home run pick, and I think he makes a ton of sense with how the Browns like their corners to play. He's a mini Denzel Ward in terms of how he approaches a position, the hit fluidity, the arrival at the ball at the point of attack. He's able to go up and get the football, play it well, effectively. He's just got to prove he can be on the field a long time. I mean, he's had some injury history, and I think he's only played 17 games over the last 3 years. Now, obviously, last year was a weird season and all of that, but he's got to prove that. But he tested off the charts, and I think the film is really strong and he would fit. So I think that if they left the first round with Newsom, I would feel pretty good about that.